Hey everybody, Ron Pruitt here. Welcome to your training to get started to building your business. A couple things I want to cover. First, I want to say welcome to the team. If you're watching this video, the reason you're watching this video is simply because you have become a member of our team. And this is the training that we want to put you through. And we're going to do this step by step. So again, welcome to the team. And the first thing we want to cover is this. Since you are part of our team and we're glad to have you, we want to do everything in our possible power to make sure that you will and can succeed. One of the things that we need to do is this. If you came in on the $499 ESS kit, or the $999 ESS kit with samples, or if you came in on the $49 kit, any one of them, this is what you need to make sure of. You need to make sure that you have this. This is your auto ship. You have to have, the company says that you have to have $125 per month in auto ship to be a qualified promoter. That's what you have to have. How do we do that? Well, the simplest way to do it is to get on our $99 kit. Get on the $99 kit, and then your pro back office that helps you manage and run your business and keep track of your business is $29. If you add those two together, because unlike any other companies out there, our price that we spend for our back office is commissionable. That's really, really, really important. There are no other companies that let you make commissions off of your back office. Visalus does. That's another reason why it's such a great company. So if you add these two together, you're looking at $128 per month in auto ship. So you've covered your $125. Hold on, let me get another marker here. That marker's starting to play out on me. Okay, so you've got your $128. Let me see if I can get this where you can see it better. There. So you've covered your $125. You need to make sure that you have this done. If you don't have this done, if you're on just $49 and you have a $29 back office, or if you have no auto ship, unfortunately, you will only be, if you came in on the $499 or the $999, you'll only be qualified for 1 month. When your auto ship comes back around and hits $49, you're not qualified anymore, because 49 and 29 doesn't add up to the 125. So at that point, you're not a qualified promoter. And I know that if you're watching this video, you came into the program as a promoter, and either the person that brought you into the business directed you to this video, or I called you personally myself and welcomed you to the team and directed you to this video. Now, let's get to the next part. So I hope we understand that. That's very simple. Make sure that you put yourself in a position to win. That's all that says. Make sure you put yourself in a position to win. So, with the next thing, what we want to do after we welcome you to the team, here, what I want you to do next is I want you to go to this website, www.gst.visalus.com. Visalus.com is where I want you to go. The reason I want you to go there is I want you to print out, there's a PDF file of this right here. This is what we call the Getting Started Training Worksheet. Everything you do starting your business is going to come off of this worksheet. If you follow this worksheet, this is our system, folks. This is our system of why we have become so successful in the network marketing industry, the #1 fastest growing company out there, and quite frankly, the #1 company that will hit $1 billion in North America alone. That's right, we'll be the first company to do that. So, with that being said, it's really important that you take care of this. Okay, so hopefully you've got this website written down. Go print out the Getting Started training. Print that out. We're going to go over this together. Now, You are in the business. Here's what you have to do. The first thing you have to do is this. You have to figure out, sit down and think about this. First thing, one. Why are you doing this? What is making you want to do this business? You have to know your reason why. Your reason why has to be large. It has to be big. I'll tell you what mine was. It was very, very simple. The only thing I ever wanted to do was bring my wife home so she could be with our daughter, because she's getting into junior high and high school and peer pressure is more, and I was tired of other people raising our daughter. I was sick and tired of it. So what we did was I went to work with some upline help. We all got together. 60 days later, 90 days later, my wife's retired. Then I got greedy, retired myself. So that's a long story short. So you have to have a reason why. You have to write down your reason why you're doing this. That is the most important thing. You've got to make a promise to yourself. And it has to be a reason that matters, because this right here is what's going to it'll continue to drive you when you have people telling you that you're crazy, you shouldn't be doing this. Or you'll have people telling you, you're in one of those pyramid things. Or that's a scam, why are you doing that? Keep your job. This right here is going to be the whole thing that keeps you going. You could have one of the people standing next to you that you really respect making more money than you ever thought about making, and they can tell you something that you shouldn't be doing, like this business. But the important part is, if this is very, very big, it doesn't matter what your friend is telling you. You'll go ahead and get this done. And it's very simple how we get this done. I didn't say easy. I said it's simple. It takes some work. So number one, figure out your reason why. We're going to go through these steps together. They're fairly simple how we do this. Very important. Number two, guess what you have to do? Buy new black markers. No, I'm just kidding. Let me get another one out. Okay. Number two. Your number two reason. The number two thing that you have to put down where you can see it. Listen, folks, I'm telling you, when you go through this getting started training, fill the thing out. Everything I'm telling you, write it down. Write it down. Don't just think it's in your mind. You have to write it down where you can see it. Number two, you need to do what? You need to set a goal. You have to have a goal. And that goal needs to be a 90-day goal. 90 days. Whether that goal is to lose 10 pounds in 90 days. Whether that goal is to be making $1,000 a month extra in 90 days. Whether that goal is to retire your wife in 90 days. Whether that goal is to not lose any weight but just put on more muscle mass. Or whatever your goal is, you have to have a goal. This is all goal oriented. You have to have I think of a goal as a target. You have to have a target, and it's a 90-day target. I'll give you an example. If you go to a shooting range and you get yourself ready at the shooting range and you're getting ready, you're set up, you've got your rifle, you've got your firearm, everything's ready to go, and you pull your gun up and you set it on a rest and you're looking down range and they say fire. If you do not have a target down range, I will promise you, you will not hit your target. It won't happen. You have to have a goal. The second thing is, whatever that goal is, no matter how big, no matter how small, you have to have a goal. One of your goals that is super, super important in 90, actually I'm going to cover this on, let's go ahead and cover it now. Number one, put your reason why. Number two, set a goal. Make your target. Know what you're going after. When you know what you're going after, work it backwards so you know how to get there. So let me get rid of this. Now that you're in the business, and you have wrote down your reason why. You've made your target, your 90-day target. You know where you want to be in 90 days. The next thing you have to do after that, if you'll go to this page right here, and they've got it 90-day challenge and then the reason why, but I kind of flip them because you got to have your reason why to set your goal first. That's the way I think. So what you're going to see here is it's just 5 steps. And when you print this out, you'll see it's just 5 steps that we do for this. That's all we do. But there's some little nuances and stuff out there that you need to know how to make this work for you. Number one, when you come into this business, the company says, according to their policies and procedures on their compensation plan, you have 30 days to become rising star. That's what the company says. And you do have 30 days to become rising star. But you have just embarked upon a team. We don't do that. We try not to do that. What we do is we want people to learn how to become a rising star in 7 days. 7 days to reach to rising star / director. That means you're a director. Okay? 7 days to director. That's what we're driving here. Stay with me. If anything, this is probably one of the most important parts of this entire training video. Because if you take everything else and push it aside, don't worry about national director, presidential director, ambassador, 60-40 split. Don't worry about any of that. If you can only absorb what I'm about to show you, this is all you'll ever have to know to build your business. So, rising star director is what we're talking about. And that's what is so vitally important in this business. So let's go over it a little bit. We're going to spend some time on this rising star director. And it's going to coincide with our getting started training manual. It's only an open fold out. That's all it is. The first thing you're going to do to be able to go rising star director is this. As soon as you come into the business, let's say you come in today, it's going to take anywhere from 4 to maybe 5 days for your product to arrive. Now, what are we going to do on that 4 or 5 days? Sit around and wait on our product? I hope not. That's because you've just blown a whole week. The whole week is gone. What we're going to do in that 4 or 5 days is very simple. What we're going to do is on this fold out, this getting started training fold out, you'll see a page here that has a list to put 25 names. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you. 25 names is nothing. A lot of you are probably sitting there thinking, I don't know 25 people, I can't put 25 names on a sheet. Well, I will tell you what. What you have to do is go to your cell phone, get out your cell phone, pull every name, pull everyone out of there you know, put them on the list. Let me tell you what your goal is. Your goal is 100 names. Some of those names can be from people that you spend money with. Let's say you spend money at your dry cleaners. Do you have an insurance agent for your house and your car, or your car and you rent a house? Whatever. Yes, you have an insurance agent. Do you have somebody that does your nails if you're a lady? Yes, you do. Do you have somebody that does your hair? Probably so. Do you go get pedicures? I bet you do. Do you have a favorite place that you go eat lunch, or you go eat dinner with your husband, or whoever that may be? Do you have a local group of friends that you can put on the list? Yes, you do. A lot of you think you don't, but if you sit down and really think about it, you can come up with 100 names. And they'll usually come out of your cell phone. Now, this is a mistake that many people make. As they're going through their names in their phone, they're thinking, Oh, that person won't do this. Oh, that person won't have any. Don't prejudge anyone. You never know what's going on in their life at the time you contact them. You never know. So make 100 names. If you want to get this done, and I think you do, because you either just spent 500 or 900 or 49 and you want to build a business, is why you're watching this. This is the most important thing. You have to make your names. Now, out of your names, this is what you need to be thinking. When you get your 100 names and you put them on a list, here's what you need to think. Who are the top 25 names? And you're going to grade your names on a scale from 1 to 10. And this is how we grade our scale. 1 to 10 based on relationships. Relationships. The people that you have the very best relationship with. The people that respect you. The people that you look up to. Because actually your first 25 names should be people you look up to. People you respect. That's the first 25 names. So, this is built on relationships. Look at it this way. When you put your list together, go through your list and look at your names and ask yourself one question. If anybody on this list would call me and tell me to get involved in a business with them because they're going to be very successful at it, and you would do it just because they asked you to do it with them, that's the first people you want to call, because they'll do the same thing with you. They will. If you respect them that much, they respect you that much. You have to make this list and you have to call them. Now here's the greatest part of it all. We're not calling them to sell them anything. I knew you knew that was coming, but Ron, I don't want to call my people and sell them anything. We're not. We're not, so just relax. We're not selling anything. Here's what we're doing. I'm going to go through this with you. So make your names. Get this done before your product gets there. Because what we're going to do next, after you put your list of names together, and they need to be as many local as possible. You want local people. Here's why. You're going to have what we call a challenge party. Challenge party. Challenge party. That's where you get people to come to your house and you have a party. Everybody likes to party. We're not having a stiff shirt meeting in our living room. We're having a challenge party is what we're having. But how do you get them there? This is the beauty of it. Let me go through this with you so you understand. If I'm calling my friend Dave, and I'm talking to Dave and he answers the phone and we're going to go over some things together. How's the family? How's the job? What's going on? And I'm just going to call him on my cell phone. He happens to be on my list and we're going to talk. Guys, when you print this out, and girls, when you print this out, you will see on the back page exactly what you should say. It's right here. You cannot get on the phone and say, hey, I just found this great company, Visalus. They got this great meal replacement. It's a weight loss. It's a whey protein. It's also got, 2 types of whey protein. It's got the soy in it, and it's isoflavones have been removed, and that's why you don't get high estrogen levels. And they got vitamins that are chelated vitamins. One of them's got you can't do that. That's not why you're calling them. Because when you do that, they're never going to follow what you do. You just blew them out of the water. Never get into something like that. In this business, what we're trying to do at this point, the less you say, the better off you are. Let me explain what I mean. You're going to have a challenge party. Your challenge party should be, if your product's going to take 4 days to get there, your challenge party, figure 4 to 7 days from the day you came in. Put a date on it. Put a date when you're going to have your challenge party. Write it down, put it on the calendar. When you put it on the calendar, call the person that put you in the business, which is your upline, and say, I am having my party on this day. Why do you do that? You do that so that we can hold you accountable. You have to have accountability partners to help you succeed in this. You'll never do it alone. You won't do it alone. So this is all about having accountability. Let your sponsor know when you're having your party. Now, I'm going to make another suggestion. When you get your list of names complete, put them in an Excel spreadsheet, type them on a Gmail, whatever you do, and email them to your sponsor. Names, phone numbers, everything. It's just another part of accountability. Because your sponsor can say, okay, when are we calling them? Let's get on the phone and call them. Let's go through this together. And here's how it works. When you go through your list, and I'm calling my friend Dave, and Dave and I are talking, and we're catching up on old times, this is what I say. And I learned this from Tony Lucero, watching his thing. There's different things you can say. But one of the biggest things that works, I think that works one of the best, is if when you call them on the phone and you're talking to Dave and you just make it real simple. As you're having a conversation, all you can say is this: hey Dave, listen, you're never going to believe what I just found. What's Dave going to say? What'd you just find? I found this thing called the 90-day challenge and I thought of you. That's all you got to say. I thought of you. Well, tell me about it. I'll tell you what. Do you have a pen? Yeah. Write this website down. Send them to your website. Send them to an exposure. Do not be the tool. Send them to the tool. Let the tools they've spent millions of dollars on them, let the tools do the work for you. Because that's duplicatable. Everybody can do that. And that's what you need to be doing. Again, let's go over this again. Hey Dave, it's Ron. How you doing? Doing great, bud. Hey, how's the family? We're doing awesome. Did you have a great New Year's? Had a wonderful New Year's. Awesome stuff. You know, we're really looking forward to 2012. Hey Dave, you know what? Guess what I found? What'd you find? Hey, I found this thing called the 90-day challenge. You ever heard of it? No. Tell me about it. Or you can just not even say that. You can just say, hey, listen, Dave, I just found this thing called the 90-day challenge, and I thought of you. Try that one. Just do that one. Dave, I just found this thing called the 90-day challenge, and I thought of you. Their immediate response is going to be, what is it? Hey, Linda, I just found out about this 90-day challenge, and I thought of you. Hey, Bob, I just found out about this 90-day challenge, and I thought of you. That's all you have to say. Their immediate reaction is this. What is it? Write this down. Don't tell them what it is. Write this down. Now, here's where it gets sticky. And this is another thing that I learned from Tony Lucero. It's awesome. And it works. I promise you, this works. I saw him do it in California, and I saw him on his Ustream video do it. Here's what happens. You're talking to your friend Dave, and you're on the phone. You give your friend Dave the website. And Dave says, oh, come on, Ron, we've been friends forever. Don't send me to a website. Let me take a look at it. Here's what you do. Here's what you do. Follow me closely on this. Hey, Dave, hold on one second. Hit the mute button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unmute the phone. Hey, Dave, listen, that's my mom calling. Go to that website. I'll give you a call tomorrow, okay? Okay, see you later. You don't have to explain it. Use that. Because they're going to ask you questions. Hey, hold on one second. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Karen, hey, that's my mom. I don't know, she's having a crazy day. Listen, go to the website. Let me call you tomorrow. Guys, that's one of the biggest things I've ever seen. When I saw Tony Lucero do that, it was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Because now, it's always been that when you're talking to your friends and you get them to write the website down, and the next thing they do is they want to know exactly what it is, and you're a friend, so just tell me. Most people started telling them. You don't have to do that. You want to send them to the website. Now you're going to call them back the next day. It's real simple. Hey Dave, it's Ron. How's it going? Good. Hey, did you go to the website? Now let's say hypothetically Dave goes, no man, I didn't go. I didn't have time. Hey, that's awesome. Listen, you still have it, right? Yeah? Okay, can you go there today? Yeah, I can, but just tell me what it is, Ron. Hey, hang on 1 second. Hang on. Hey, listen, that's my daughter calling me. Just go to the website, Dave, and I'll call you back tomorrow. Don't ever give in. Don't ever give in. But let's say you call Dave the next day. Hey, Dave, it's Ron. How's it going? Did you go to the website? Yeah, I went to the website. Awesome. Let me ask you one quick question. What'd you like best about it? Then shut up. Don't say nothing else. Be quiet. Don't say a word. Listen. They will tell you what they liked best. They either like the money, they like the free BMW, they like the part about losing weight, getting healthy, whatever it is. They'll tell you right then how to put them in the business. They'll tell you right then how to help them become a customer. And when they tell you, say, you know what, hey, that's great, check this out. You like the BMW? Thursday, you've already scheduled your party, remember? Thursday night, I'm having a few people come over, and we're going to talk about how to get that free BMW because there's a lot of people that like that. So listen, you're my buddy. I can count on you to be here on Thursday, right? Yeah? Cool. See you Thursday. That's it. That's it. All you're doing is exposing them to the information so they can come to your house for a challenge party. And then you let them get in where they fit in. If they just want to be a customer, let them be a customer. If they want to be a promoter, let them be a promoter. But here's the thing that's so very important. Okay, so schedule your challenge party 4 to 7 days from the day you come in. Because you got to have some product, obviously, to do a party. Now, if you have a local sponsor, you can do a party and they can bring the product over for you. That's a simple thing. But let's say that you don't have a local sponsor. Your sponsor's halfway across America. You got to have some product. So schedule your party 4 to 7 days out. Now, I understand, but you need to do all of this stuff before your product gets there so you're ready to go. Now, here's the part that's so vital. We've already talked about becoming a rising star, but I didn't show you how to become a rising star. So now I'm going to show you how to become a rising star. You come into the business right here. The easiest way to become a rising star is to get 3 people to do the same thing you did. We did it in 30 minutes. I called 3 of my friends and said, hey, listen, I'm got into this great deal. Look, take a look at it. That's not what I did. I called my friends because they're very good friends of mine. They were high on my list, and I called them. I said, listen, I'm joining a company. I don't want to do it without you. Go and get your credit card out, go to my site and sign up. I had 3 people do it in 30 minutes. So we became a rising star in 30 minutes. Now, here's the thing. This is you. You come into the business. Not everybody can do that, I understand. But here's what happens. You have a list of 100 people. You're going to go through your list and you're going to invite them by saying, Dave, it's Ron. I found this thing called the 90-Day Challenge and I thought of you. What is it? Write this down. Look at the videos. I'll call you tomorrow. Oh, what is it, Ron? Hold on. Hey, it's Mama. I'll call you tomorrow. Go look at the website. Remember that. So you have 100 names. Here you are. You've come into the business. You came in on the ESS, which that's $499. Here's how you become a rising star. You sponsor 1, 2, 3 at ESS. They're all $4.99s as well, right? So if you count $4.99, $4.99, $4.99, and $4.99, that's $1,996. The company says, in order to become a rising star, let me tell you what rising star means. Rising star means that you can, for the rest of your life, while you're in this company called Visalus, well, when you put 3 customers in a week, or if you put 3 distributors in a week, you're in a bonus enrollment pool, which is 2% of the company that's held back from the month prior. Okay? So as the company's growing, the pool's growing. So you don't want to miss that. So the company says you have to have 3 viable or qualified promoters front line to you here, and you have to have 2,000 in volume. Well, you're at 1,996. If you need $4 or something, just go buy some flavorings for $7. It puts you over. Now, the company says again you have 30 days to get this done. But there's a little bit something here you need to understand. If you are, let me erase that. I hope you got this. This is how you do it. This is how you become a rising star / director. And we teach our people to do it in 7 days. Let me show you how we do that. Okay, the company says that you have a total of 30 days to get it done. But here's what I'm going to tell you. Our pay week goes from Friday through Thursday. That's how our pay week runs. So let's say that you came into the business on Tuesday. There's a reason why we're having people go director or rising star in 7 days. There's more money to be paid to you than if you stretch it out over 30 days. And I'm going to explain this to you right now. So pay very close attention about what I'm telling you. Okay, let me erase this. This is what I'm about to show you. It's so important. Let's just put it up on the board. Our week starts on Friday. And we got Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay? There's our week. That's how our pay runs. On our weekly bonuses, which is what we're talking about right now. Okay, so let's say hypothetically you came into the business and you came into the business right here. You came in on Sunday. Now you can spend Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday putting your list together, making phone calls, getting ready to get people to your challenge party, which will be down here on Saturday, the next Saturday, right? You have your challenge party on that Saturday. Well, the week began on Friday. If you get 3 people from here to here, which is Saturday through Thursday, instead of each one that you sponsor is worth $50 a piece, instead of that, since you did it all in 1 week, they all become worth $100 a piece. So you just made an extra $150. Plus, you got into the weekly enrollers pool. What I know about the state of Texas is when we come in on an ESS system, it costs us $518. And if you do this in 1 week during the pay period, which is really important, you'll make $627. So you've made your money back. Now I'm going to tell you something that's very important that most people won't tell you. And I might get a little bit of flack about this from some people out there, but I'm going to be honest. If you come in on Saturday and you have your party here, and through Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you only have 2 people ready to come in, and you put those 2 people in, and then we roll around to the next pay period, and you put another one in on the next pay period, guess what you've just done? You just got paid $50 for each one of them because you spread them out between 2 different pay periods. That's what you did. So I'm going to tell you, well, I'm just going to tell you. If you spend these days and only have 2, don't put them in until you get your 3rd one. Where you can put all 3 of them in during that 1 pay period, so it'll make you an extra $150. That's important for you to get your money back. I hope that made sense to you. But these are a lot of things people don't teach you. They just don't teach you this stuff. Most people say, yeah, go ahead and put them in. Put them in. Let's get them going. And that's right. We should put them in and get them going. But this is a business, folks. And the thing about this business is we should absolutely be doing everything that we should and everything that we can to teach everybody in our business how to leverage it to make the most money. And that's what we're doing here. I'm teaching you how to leverage this thing to make the most money. This is what people won't tell you. They just want you to put them in. Put them in. No, be smart about it. Put them in, but be smart about it. That's why the company is so brilliant, because they're very smart. They know what they're doing. This is why we're growing so fast and we're so big. The 3 for free. Let's talk about the 3 for free. You come into the business. No, it is not promoters that you put in that get your product for free. No. If you're on a $99 kit, you need 3 customers, not distributors. 3 customers at $99 or higher to get your product free every month. Now, I've heard a lot of people say, I've seen it on Facebook, I've seen it on blogs, I've seen it everywhere. No, you do not need to get 3 customers every month. You do not. As long as you continue to retain 3 customers on the same package you're on or higher, if they're there for 12 months, you got 12 months of product for free. So make sure you understand that. Okay? Then your customers as well, look, how many times have you been involved in a network marketing company or direct sales company and you've talked to somebody and they said, look, I don't want to do the business side, but I want to try the product. I want to do the product. Okay, let them do the product. Normally that wasn't a good thing for us. In Visalus it is a good thing. Here's why. These people that don't want to get into the business, what they can do is become a customer. Guess what they have? They have the same program that you have as a promoter. They can go out and put 3 people in on the same product package they're on as a customer, and that customer gets their product free. So a distributor can get their product free, and a customer can get their product free. Guys, this is why we're a $10 million a year, and it's getting ready to change, but I can't tell you what it is. We're a $10 million a year right now just giving away free product and gifts and prizes. $10 million a year. And where it's getting ready to go will just floor you when you hear it. But stay tuned because it's coming out really quick. You'll hear about it on January the 7th. Everybody will know. It's going to knock you out when you find out. So remember, now this is what I hear. I hear a lot of people saying, okay, you're in the business, let's go get your customers so you can get your product free. No, let's don't do that. Let's go get you the rising star immediately so you can get all your money back. Because here's what I know. You can get the customers anytime you want to. There's no deadline on you getting free product. There is a deadline on you hitting Rising Star, and it's called 30 days. So the first thing you should do is hit Rising Star in 7 days in a weekly pay period. Why do we say 7 days? Here's why, folks. You come into the business, here's the first week. You didn't hit it because you didn't get 3 people. You might have got 1. But you didn't put them in yet. Okay? So you got to work really hard on the second week to go get your other 2. So you can take this 1. If you miss it this week, you got another week. You got 4 segments to get your 3 people. That's what's so important. Because I'll tell you right now, it always happens. When you tell somebody that when they come into the business, okay, you've got 30 days to go Rising Star. That means 3 people at $4.99 and you'll hit it. Okay. Guess what happens? They wait till the last 3 or 4 days and they go, oh no, I'm going to run out of time. Happens every time. Every time. You have to have a sense of urgency. Urgency, urgency, urgency. Get your 3 and 7 days to recoup all of your money, but make sure it's in that pay period. It needs to be in that pay period. So I hope we understand that part. Alright, so I know you're new, and I hope you're writing this down, and I hope you're absorbing all of this. And again, welcome to the team. We're glad you're here. And you've made your list, but there's something else I'm going to show you. This might be a little bit too much information, but I'm going to let you know. If it's on the, let's say the 11th or the 12th or the 13th or the 14th of the month, and you bring people in on that date, do yourself a favor. Tell them that you're not putting them in the computer till the 15th. Here's why. If you come in from the 14th, from the 1st through the 14th, you have 30 days or less. You have 15 to 30 days. Accumulate all the volume you can. That's all you have. But if you come in on the 15th, here's what the company does. They do not hurt you by waiting till the end of the month, the 31st, and zeroing out your volume. They don't do that. Instead, they'll let you carry your volume from the 15th to the 31st or the 15th to the 30th into the next month from the 1st through the 30th or the 31st. So guess what just happened? You just got a 45-day run to move through the pen levels. For me, like I said, it's a business deal. If you can help somebody, give them more time to move through the pen levels to get higher so they can make more money, isn't that what we're supposed to be doing? Isn't that how we're supposed to help people? See, a lot of these little nuances people don't pay attention to. They just want you to put them in. No, let's be smart about how we're putting them in. Let's be smart about how we're helping people get their 3. And now that I've said that about getting your 3, this is what I want to tell you. And I'll be through here in about 2 or 3 minutes. So this is what I want to tell you. Really, really important. Here is the basis of the entire business, guys. This is it. Basis of the entire business. Don't ever look beyond this. If you won't, you'll be happy. Don't worry about the 60-40. Don't worry about the national director, presidential director. It'll all happen. The computer takes care of itself. It'll all happen for you. I promise. It'll happen. Here's what you need to worry about. Get in the business, which you are in the business. Welcome again. Get your 3. That's the business. That is the business. Don't ever look beyond that right there. Not for now. Not getting started. We have a thing called stars and cars. I'm going to write this out for you. You came in at $4.99. These are $4.99s. This is based on everybody coming in at $4.99. Now, here's what you're going to hear. Well, I can't afford $4.99. Why? Yes, you can. Let me tell you why you can. Because the company says that for the first 30 days you're in the business, for whatever reason you don't like the product, period, send it back. Even if it's half empty, all empty, quarter empty, doesn't matter. They're going to send you all your money back. So you can't afford it. I got a real quick question for you. When you're talking to people and they tell you I can't afford $499, here's what you need to ask them. I understand. How long you been working on your job? Oh, 30 years, 15 years, 20 years, 7 years? I got it. So after 10 years of working on your job, you can't afford $500 to better your family? How does it make you feel? Ask them the hard questions. You got to shake their beliefs. Because that job ain't going to get it done. It's not going to get it done. So let me show you how to get to the car part. This is Rising Star. Remember, this is Rising Star. So what you want to do is this. Make sure these get their 3. Okay, that is 9 on that level. Here's what you have to do. It takes 12,500 in volume to qualify for your BMW. BMW stands for Bring Money With. No, I'm just kidding. So, to qualify for your BMW, all you have to do is have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of the 9. Do the same thing, and you're BMW qualified. So watch this. You come into the business. You get your product. Your first week after getting the product, you get this done. Rising Star, 7 days. They do the same thing, 7 days. 3 Rising Stars. 6 of these on the next week do the same thing. You are 3 weeks in the business from the day you got your product, and now you're BMW qualified. That's how you get a car in less than a month. Right there. That's it. It's everybody getting their 3. That's